Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm probably just gonna be revamping the things that we did last video, equaling that and this. And I might do something over here, depending on how long these two things take. Cause holy, they could take a long time. I think we start with this. I just want to point out why did I do this? Why is it to a point, man? It's to a point. I can't. So the moss, it doesn't blend with anything that's up here currently. Why did I think a point would be a good idea, man? So the moss, ew. Kinda. Like I said last video, I wasn't really happy with this. So I think I want to take it all down to around this level. I'll obviously like shape it out and stuff, like just for a rough, take it all down to that level, and we pull that out and push that in a bit. We might actually add more down there, but it's everything's just a real trust in the process. You can't like guarantee anything will look good until you actually make it. I just want to speed up the process without cutting back in. It's, as someone who has like entirely built islands from scratch, like complete scratch, terraforming has always been like a calming activity for me, and I don't know why. Since I started playing Minecraft, I always liked the fighting part and everything else too, but I really liked like terraforming and seeing the natural parts of builds come together more. Even just making something like this, where it's just slightly a bit more natural and better looking. Because, yes, it still does look like it's kind of pointing that way, but we're not done. We're not done. It will all blend together eventually. Here. I'm gonna obviously have to change some of these blocks. Honestly, the best way to get better at doing anything in this game, if it's building, if it's fighting, if it's just doing some simple like farming or like getting XP or whatever. XP probably isn't the best answer for this. If it's like building or fighting or even farming or like redstone, it's really just you gotta set up a time and just do it. It's not gonna get better if you just go watch some building tutorials or if you just even watch like Hermitcraft. You can't just watch a server and expect it just to get magically better. Because I've been watching Hermitcraft for a long time, and I can tell you right now, my building skills have not improved as much as I was hoping. Because I know a lot of people start watching Hermitcraft for like build ideas, which is like cool and all, but like unless you have the actual like skill and like time and dedication to it, it's not gonna help you as much as you think. it's an amazing server just to go watch, to definitely see what some people are doing to get their process and everything. The current SOS Minecraft server, also a good one to go and watch, because I know there's a lot of good builders over there. It also just depends on what kind of style, like what style you want to go for, because if you want to go more like classic medieval type stuff, I don't think there's a lot of people who still build in that style, but like it's a good style. I said medieval. I mean, not even medieval. It's just a few styles might be harder to take over than others, because, well, just so I know, it's kind of like there and there. This is obviously not some logical things, but it's fine. And just how you're learning, because like things like terraforming, it's really a hard thing to do to make it look semi-natural, and just looks like it's not just a bunch of random blocks on like a hillside to just make something. Like, that could be a real easy thing to do. If you just place a bunch of random blocks and just like don't blend anywhere. It's definitely a thing that could happen. Because like, if we see, we have this detailed spot, then we also have this like also kind of detailed spot over here, and then we go and look. Actually, this is a good example. Then we go look past right, just like that cutoff where you can't see from over there, just complete nothing. It also depends on what area you're working at, because I work this ish area. I work like this area, going from that around this circle, and that's what I'm currently working on. As you can see, that's detailed from what you can see there. This will be filled with detail, that's also going to be filled with detail. So is all of on top of there, here, there. That's going to definitely change, and that's already detailed, and so it's going to go there until I expand. And it's a hard thing, because I've got to get some credit to like to people. Like Grand, he obviously doesn't like building the back of bases, but like I'm terraforming over on that side, and like I come over here and I'm like, it's just, I'm not gonna look at it, and it's just gonna sit there. And like I get it, I understand. I don't want to work, and no one wants to really work. This roof is a catastrophe. Also, the shape of this build, another catastrophe. I can't believe someone allowed me to build this. And this roof is a catastrophe, if you cannot tell. I feel... And... Casa... I did use spruce blocks for that, didn't I? If I just... do this one thing. Here, let's just break this wall. I'm gonna have to redo the bookshelves, aren't I? Yes, Iron Man. Oh. I'm gonna have to redo this, Iron Man. I have to redo them. It's whatever. Just continue off off from where I left off. Just continuously go round. I don't know where I saw this. It might have actually been from a Scott video. Oops. It's a real potential. It's a real potential, man. But like, going back to, again, the earlier conversation, I see a lot of people just give up on trying to learn how to build or terraform just because they're not good at it the first time through. Which I hate. It's like, I absolutely adore, and I mean adore, terraforming and building. Like, I understand building isn't really my strong suit. Building isn't really my strong suit, if you could tell by the house earlier. It's obviously not my strongest point, but like, it definitely could. And like, that's just a kind of an issue. It's not really an issue, though. It's something I do enjoy doing and making. Just like content. It's just like any content ever. If it's art, if it's writing. If it's art or writing or anything at all, and you have just a slight passion for it, or just like want to get into it, the hardest step here is just to start. I mean, you can obviously make something that's semi-decent, but like, it's just what you're gonna be happy with. The only person who is going to judge you really harshly is yourself. And maybe your friends, but we all know how our own friends are. Like, there's always things I could improve with terraforming and just building and block combos, but it doesn't mean I have to. It just means there are things that I could improve. Also, using a better color palette next time, but whatever, we're sticking with it. I don't think we should put this here. Just leave this open and we just fall. It's no matter what you do in life, as long as it's something you kind of want to do, it's nice. Guys, I don't think I can build a house for the life of me, but it's going better. No, okay, I don't like that there. But I think if I just deliver that in with a lantern, if I could ever figure out how to spell the lantern up there. I'd be flammable, by the way. Which is my favorite thing ever. Go right. Done there and there. There, there, there. There, 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 and there. We just take a quick step. We got book collection, lantern little flower. Your little flower is going to be, which one do we want in here? The torch probably look good. I do have to finish the roof though, so that might just be. Then do we put a shank up there for like a cobweb? Because I know there's so many people who don't clean their bookshelves. Yeah, I think we do. Especially right here, man. They're not gonna clean there. They're not gonna even notice it. And if we could hop down, it's. I don't know why I like making L's in spaces. I just do, man. I've done this in almost every single world where I have an L and I build. If we had that there, do we want to put a bench here? That's a funky shaped window. Why do I kinda hate it and love it at the same time? Let me out. Let me out. I'll break the window. I will. I want the pink bed. Pink bed. We do that with mossy carpet. Mossy carpet. Or we continue this and green wool. Just go pop and pop. And there's our pink bed on a green carpet. Which is a nice disconnect from this to this. So you have like your own little space. Just to hit your head on the wall to try to think of ideas. And to get yourself to finally do your work. Can't you tell that I am procrastinating actual work to do this? Can't you? I am. Definitely. What do I put here? It looks so blank and boring. And shelves. This is my favorite thing to fill this up with. Wait. Again, nice cutoff. Nice cutoff from books to this. Do I just put a little chair and table? Ow. Oh, man. I know. You get your own little table to go read your book, yeah, while you start crying. Cool, bro. And you can not glance out the window. You can just wall. Stare at the wall. Nice little book warning. What do we put on the wall, man? Do we just put her dissevered head there? Yeah. I think pot with some flowers. That's what I'm looking for. I do like a cherry blossom thing on there. Probably another lantern. If we put I do like that. What other flower do we want there? I say we put a poppy. Do we put a skull here? Okay, I finally did it. Oops. Only took a second. Okay, now I can finally put in the head. I figured out the command. Man. Do we want that? Yep, okay. That's how it's gonna definitely stay. Here. A fun thing with command blocks is you can type any single Minecraft player name and you can get their head if you did not know. Type anyone's name in here, and you can get their player head, which is the funniest thing to me. Like, you could not know this person and you can have their head. It's also a way to find out what skin your favorite Minecraft players are using at the time, because it just used the last one that they played on with, which is so funny to me is because it could entirely be lore spoilers depending on what time. Man, I was just the funniest thing ever to me because, and if I go slabs, we're just changing this build up a little bit on the roofing so it's not as chunky as before. I just don't want my build to be as chunky as it was. You clean the roof? Kinda high, man. Also looked kinda ugly. Delicious, man. Dude. Delicious. Look, it has some very nice definition now. I do kind of want to carve it, hot. Go to these three colors. Wait, actually, yeah, these three colors, and then I go, whoa. Speaking of the sheep that's over there, how big do I want it? I think. Close enough, man. Close enough, man. It's a little welcome mat, and it's like a crazy kooky books reading, and you just sit and go to bed, and then out the window we go, and yeah. It still looks kind of silly. Still looks kind of silly, my guy. I'll be honest, man. It still looks kind of. I think these both look kind of silly still, but it looks decent. Looks better, I guess. So you can definitely see. I added a bit. It looks like something. Well, anyway, that's probably where I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. It is getting pretty late for me, because I don't know why I'm procrastinating everything. But I hope you all had fun, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye.